Well, guys, I didn't expect this, but I had to show you. I was playing a campaign with the Soviets here in the new Croatian DLC, and this is what I've just encountered. I'm being attacked by Croatian soldiers and Germans, and I think we may have just found the mother lode of infantry, of a group of enemy infantry. Let's see if we can take it out. I really hope we can. Look at that. Just look at that. They're moving through this very bushy area. I've got some mortars on them. I've got some infantry on them. Let's see if we can take out this huge group of fascist dogs. Here we go, guys. Got a lot of guys doing their jobs here. So many men trying to fire and hit that position. And over here, as you can see, I've got my mortars, and I'm just trying to basically take them out. So at this point, of course, I'm playing as the Soviet Union, and hoping that we can, of course, wipe out the enemy. We've also got a machine gun here with Savkov, but he doesn't seem to be able to spot too much of the enemy unit. Let me make sure that he's actually firing. Come on, Savkov. Still, we've got a ton of fire going on right now. We're also moving up, guys, over here. We're doing an attack with some units. I think these guys are going to be a little more skilled than the Germans and the Croatians at moving through these areas. So let's go ahead and attack. We're going to set attack coordinates on everybody at this point. You better bet we're doing our absolute best to try to beat the enemy. And we're actually getting shot at with machine guns right now. This is unbelievable. I have never seen this before. Keep firing. Fire, fire. There we go. Our machine guns are finally firing. It's exactly what we need, guys. And the mortars are firing too. Absolutely beautiful. That's what we need. Keep it up with the Maxim. Look at that, guys. Just all those enemies moving through that field. It's unbelievable. And if we can win this, this is going to be probably the greatest massacre I have ever had as the Soviets. Of course, we're kind of ambushing the enemy. They didn't necessarily expect us to be here, but we set up all through this little field, and I think it was a good idea. This is exactly where they decided to attack from. Keep it up, boys. Make sure that those mortars are firing, too. Everybody should be firing. We've already gotten a lot of squad kills. As you can see there, I'm going to go ahead and keep attacking. I want to make sure it's a charge, practically. We don't want to let up on this attack at all. Now, we don't actually have any vehicles, well, useful vehicles, I should say. All we really have are trucks, which can bring us supplies. And shit, with all this shooting, we may actually eventually need some infantry, or excuse me, some ammunition for these units. But I think for now we're pretty much good. Keep it up, boys. As you can see, they've taken out a lot of our units over here at Romanov's station. But we're still fighting as much as we can, and Gavrilov is actually right on the front lines there. Holy crap, incoming! I think that's hitting the enemy. It definitely is. Alright. Keep it up. Unbelievable, guys. Now we are opening fire full blast here. We could actually also bring in some more infantry squads from over here. We're having our own infantry fight on this side over here. I'm not going to go there, though. It's certainly not as big as this one. And I'm going to go ahead and start attacking with this group as well. We'll also bring Goncharov as well. And hopefully just utterly annihilate the enemy here. Let's take a look here at the state of these enemy units. Look at this. All taking cover. I mean, the amount of confusion going on right now must be unbelievable. We can already see a bunch of them here down on the floor. But I will say one thing. The actual marshland, or whatever you want to call it, looks like marshland to me, is definitely providing them some pretty good cover. They're taking hits for sure, like we hit this commander over here. But overall, they're doing okay. So we definitely need to move in there and wipe them out mano a mano. I don't know the Russian equivalent, so I would say it if I did. Alright, Gavrilov, Makiev, assault! Need to throw some freaking Molotovs, guys. Keep it up, keep it up. Actually, Makiev, no, I think he's just going to stay put. Yeah, he's pretty much terrified. Don't blame him. We can't get as close as we want to with these guys. We should keep our distance. Lizhniak. Unfortunately, we have no sort of actual air support in this. I mean, it would be perfect for this battle, but we're actually in a campaign where we're the retreating army, so it kind of makes sense that we wouldn't have too much air support. We'll take a look at Antoshkin's attack here, and it looks like they're also pretty scared, but I hope they can make that push, because we desperately need them. Come on, Antoshkin. Don't just move through, boys. Use your ammunition. You have plenty. There we go. See a few guys firing their Mosins. More enemy contact? Are you serious? Okay, so this is all the way at the back. Maybe even some units retreating. Remember, we're trying to seal them in here. Right now, they're doing a pretty good job at breaking out. I'm actually starting to think that maybe we should move some of these units a little closer. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And yes, these are support units, but I think we can move a little closer and be even more successful in our shots. Oh, shit. All right, never mind. Clearly not, because there's some enemy units here. So it looks like most of our guys are still firing from this location. Look at that. That thing is still firing. That looks like an upgrade, for sure. Boom! Another mortar. We got a commander killed, guys. This is where things get pretty hairy. I'm going to send Bovkin this way. I'm going to send Antoshkin this way, of course. And Malotekov this way, of course, as well. With these guys, I just want them basically firing at the enemy units trying to crawl around here. We need more artillery. There we go. There's some artillery. It's not really hitting where we want it to, though. Okay, let's go ahead and set up these machine guns again. Watch for enemies, boys. There we go. We actually just killed the squad leader. Got a little lucky there. I don't even think our guys were aiming for him. They were aiming for the first guy. Set it up. Set the grenade. You finally throwing grenades? Finally! Holy shit, it's about time. It's pretty ineffective, but he's definitely wounded. Never mind. Alright, let's just hope that this new setup can get us a lot more kills than we have. Alright, that enemy is not moving anywhere. They're still trying to attack that hill, but we need to try and stop them, guys, because if we can stop them, we can trap them in here, and they're finished. That's why I'm continuing this attack, of course. Keep it up, boys. And I'll have these guys focus on the enemies to our left. There seems to be a lot of enemies over here. So we're actually going to take a few guys and attack this way. This is a definite counterattack at this point. We will not take such an easy defeat. It is ridiculous. Come on, boys. Keep it up. Don't be afraid to shoot. Alright, these guys, since they're not going to move, I'm just going to have them defend. Maybe this will bring them a little bit of morale. There we go. Really nice shot just then. We've got to get more shots like that. We need some bravery here. Where are the NKVD officers? It would actually be very useful right now to have some sort of discipline. So I'm really wanting to attack with this group over here and basically crush them in the center. But I don't know if it's going to go the way we want it to. And actually, we just captured a few enemy units. Those are our units. Not good, not good. So the enemy's still advancing on this side over here. This is actually towards our trucks. I sent some infantry units over there to defend it. I could send more, but I actually think I'm going to keep the rest of my guys back here. I'm not going to deal with that right now. And besides, we have some really good cover in those buildings. It's not necessarily a strategic point. Why mess with it? There we go. The enemy's asking for a ceasefire. I wonder why. I wonder why they would want a ceasefire. Of course, because we are trapping them, we're going to keep it up. But they are definitely fighting out of this trap. So at this point, I'm going to take these units, and I'm going to commit to the attack. More captives taken. Nice. Okay, so some of these Croatians, or possibly Germans, are surrendering, trying to get out of this field of death. The rest of them, God help them, because they're not going to come out of this very well. Korotayev, be careful. I'm going to just have Korotayev stay right there and defend. Come on, Makarov. Fire. It's not what we need. You guys got to get some more bravery in you, for God's sake. Alright, at least guys like Korotayev are actually still attacking. When commanders get killed, that's a big problem, obviously. Come on, shoot the DPS HK. Got more enemy contact. I'm not even checking that enemy contact. I can only imagine what the enemy has. There we go. He finally shoots the DPS HK when we stop looking. Thanks a lot, man. You actually fire it when I'm looking and watching you. We're definitely piling up those kills, but we are also piling up our own losses. I'm really trying to figure out whether or not I should send even more infantry over there. I don't know if he can do anything, but we're definitely getting some amazing machine gun shots right now. Keep it up, boys. Nice. Throwing some grenades. Oh, nice. One of the Germans. They're definitely taking cover at this point. Excuse me, guys. Definitely taking cover. Nice. Keep it up. Keep it up, Silvershuk. Don't shoot your own men. That looked like almost like a friendly fire incident. Okay, these Germans are definitely getting on their ass. Holy crap, friendly fire. Took out one of our own units. Also took out an enemy unit, but what the hell? Gotta be a little more careful there, guys. A lot of dead enemy commanders. That's one good thing if you guys take a look at all those flags, but at the same time, we want more. A lot of these guys are still alive and can carry out the fight. These German, I guess you could call them German, what would this be? They're assisting the Croatian army in building themselves up. So volunteer commanders. I guess that's a possible way of putting it. I definitely want to target them, because taking them out will, of course, end the attack or greatly reduce the morale of the enemy unit. Keep it up, Korotayev. We need you right now, man. We're going to pull back a little bit here. We've got Dadabayev, who's actually just basically providing cover fire from back here, as well as up front. But I think we want that machine gun a little bit closer. Alright, let's get Silverchuk and Dadabev to attack over here. Gunshutov is about to be overrun right now by the Croatians, guys. And we can be sure they will show no mercy whatsoever. I'm trying to take a look, see if we have any more positions that we could use here. But I'm not sure we want to do that. We still hold the town. Maybe it's a better idea to just go ahead and accept that ceasefire. Incredibly, the enemy has not pushed through here. They still haven't fully pushed through. So we could technically go ahead and end the battle in pretty good standing. But I'm still going to move some units over here. I don't care. I'm going to get some kills. Budanov. I guess he's also got a car with him. Shoot Silverchuk. Nice! Just got a kill. So they're definitely defending themselves to the end. Kill these fascists. More enemy contacts. Holy crap. So at this point, they totally overrun the line. And even over here, we're having some issues. Okay, so the enemy has captured Gorotayev. I mean, at least he might have a chance of survival. But wow, I gotta say, those marshlands are a perfect defensive area. Shoot! Just gonna attack with Silverchuk. Beautiful, there we go. We're still getting some shots. Holy shit! Massive artillery fire. I hope that's coming from us. And if it is, we can actually get some serious kills on the enemy. That should have come in way, way long ago. If that is coming from us, I think it is. Some nice shots there. That's just a regular mortar, though. Tarabayev, happy hunting. Come on, man. Just threw a grenade. Nice. Nice, he just knocked the German soldier down. Although he didn't fully kill him, which is not good, but he's going straight for those squad leaders, which I like. Oh! Oh, the Germans found him for sure. And incredibly, their friend is still alive. Alright, commander killed on our side. Okay, at least we've got our guys here now. I'm gonna go ahead and focus fire on the enemy there. I think we can get some pretty effective fire on any enemies coming across this field, and they're not gonna have the cover of the swamp. Nice, keep it up, boys. Another commander killed. We're trying to sneak up on one of their commanders. And right now we're just kind of trading officers, which I don't necessarily mind because we have many more than they do. Alright, he survived that. You better throw a grenade, man. You're close enough. Oh! He did not survive that. Tarabayev. Have this guy focus. Actually, we're going to have these guys counterattack over here. We're going to totally ignore what's before us and just attack sort of a fighting retreat through enemy lines, if that makes sense. I guess I'll have Silverchuk keep attacking this way. Then we have to attack with Tarabayev, but at least we'll send Tarabayev this way. And we'll keep Silverchuk over here. Oh boy, that's some effective machine gun fire coming from the enemy. Keep up the shooting, boys. Looks like everybody's looking for more opportune positions to fire from, which is definitely good. We got to start making some of those shots actually count. There's one. Beautiful shooting. See, sometimes we should have probably just let them get out of this area. That's the mistake we made. I thought this was a perfect place to ambush them, but honestly, this was just a really perfect place to take cover. I mean, we definitely killed a bunch of them here, but not nearly as many as we should have. In fact, if we just kind of roll across, you can see we definitely got a lot of kills on them. Just see all those little gray dots, and of course the bodies, but we could have done a lot better, for sure. A lot better. This area's got very good cover. Actually, Zhivak and a few of these guys are still alive, which is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and attack this way. Yep, still not accepting that ceasefire. Not while we can get a few enemy commanders here. And look at all those flags. That is just pure enemy commander. But they're killing a lot of ours, too. Alright, on the left, they're still holding them up. Keep up the shooting, boys. Come on. We need some better shots. Even the commissar is shooting his pistol. Whoa, really close shots. I will say one thing about these Croatians, extremely brave. Then again, in this battle, they didn't really have a choice. They had to be brave. And we're going to keep attacking these guys that are basically out in the open. That's our best chance of getting any extra kills. At this point, I'm going to try to take as many with me as possible. Keep up the fire. That's what I like to see. Look at that machine gun. It's not the most effective fire in the world, but it's something. And Makarov and Bronikov are actually still alive, which I'm amazed by. Let's go ahead and attack this area. So clearly in this battle, or this campaign, I'm going to need to get a lot more Soviets to counteract this many Croatians. I mean, I think we're kind of off to a bad start if I was to play this campaign. Of course, we're trying to do the Croatian campaign, if we even get into this game, but I think I've had a lot of fun here. I just wish we had gotten some artillery support, maybe some Il-2s, but again, we're the retreating army in this particular battle, and that definitely means, well, obviously, we have to retreat at times. Enemy captured some of our soldiers. More men for the enemy's prisons, and that's not good for German military experiments. Alright, so at this point, as a favor to my men, I'm definitely going to accept that ceasefire. It's not my finest moment, but I think it's probably what we should do. And I'm curious to actually see what the outcome here is. Another kill, nice. Keep it up, keep it up. All of it, well, not all, but all of their commanders in this attack managed to survive. We'll be going back to Berlin for vacation very, very soon, but hopefully in a box. So there we go. It is a minor defeat. If we take a look here, the amount of guys killed on our side, 68. The amount of guys heavily wounded, 85, and 18 missing. So 18 men surrendered. That's bad. For the enemy, we actually managed to kill 40 of them and heavily wound 74, meaning they will never return to the fight. And 2 missing, so 2 German prisoners apparently, and 20 wounded. So very, very interesting battle, but of course we could have gotten more kills. 40 killed isn't bad, though. It's really not bad. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, this is from the actual Croatian mod, or excuse me, the Croatian DLC for Mius Front, and I highly recommend you guys pick it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have an awesome day.